Today, yoga teacher training has become more popular than ever. Every year, thousands of students travel across the world to join yoga courses in places like Rishikesh, Bali, Thailand, and other incredible destinations. But one of the biggest challenges for most students is choosing the right school. Because once you start researching online, almost every school can look perfect. Beautiful websites, luxury accommodation, impressive social media, and big promises. But honestly, choosing a yoga TTC is much more than just choosing a beautiful location. The teachers, the teaching style, the environment, the curriculum, and overall experience can completely impact your time during the yoga TTC. And making the wrong decision can leave students more disappointed even after completing the yoga TTC. In this video, I'll explain step by step how to choose the right school for you, what things to look out for, mistakes to avoid, so you can fully enjoy and know you've made the right choice for your yoga TTC experience. First things first, do not choose a yoga school the same way you choose a hotel. This is one of the biggest mistakes students can make because a yoga teacher training is not just accommodation and pretty views. You are literally choosing your teachers, your teaching environment, your daily lifestyle for 1 month, and your overall transformative experience. So before looking rooms and cafes and aesthetic, ask yourself this one question. Why do I actually want to join a yoga teacher training? Is it to teach professionally, to deepen your personal practice, for self-growth, for healing, for a career change, or for travel experience? Because different schools are good for different goals. And once you become clear about your purpose, choosing becomes much easier and clearer. Now, honestly, the most important part of any yoga TTC is the teachers, not the swimming pool, not the mountain view, not the Instagram aesthetics. Your teachers will define your entire experience. A good teacher can completely change the way you understand yoga and even so the way that you live your life. So before joining any school, research the teachers properly. Here are some things to check. Check out the teacher's experience, their teaching style, their background, how they explain things, and whether their students genuinely respect them. And here's something important that many students ignore. Being good at yoga and being good at teaching are very different things. Some teachers can do advanced poses but can't explain properly. A good teacher should make complicated things feel simple. So watch their YouTube videos, check out their student reviews, check out any interviews that are posted online, and see if there's any demo classes to see the way that they're instructing in their space. And try understanding the energy of the teacher before joining, because a lot of the times you may like a teacher, but their energy could be different. And if you feel more drawn to the energy of one teacher, trust that instinct that you're feeling inside. Let's talk honestly about pricing. A lot of students choose the cheapest TTC they can find, and later they may regret it. Now, of course, budgeting matters, but extremely cheap schools sometimes can compromise on the teaching quality, the accommodation, the food, the batch size, the individual attention, and overall experience. But at the same time, expensive doesn't always mean better. Some schools charge mostly for their luxury branding. So instead of choosing the cheapest or most expensive school, focus on value. Ask yourself, what am I actually trying to gain from this training? Now, another very important thing is understanding the yoga style taught in the school. because every TTC is different. Some focus mainly on Hatha yoga, some focus on Ashtanga, some are multi-style, some are more modern fitness oriented, and some are more traditional and spiritual. For example, Hatha yoga is usually slower and alignment focused, whereas Ashtanga is more physically intense and disciplined. Vinyasa is more flow-based and dynamic. So before joining, understand what style matches your personality, your fitness level, and your long-term goals. Because someone looking for deep traditional learning may want a very different experience compared to someone mainly interested in fitness yoga. Now, this is something many students forget to ask. How many students are there in one batch? Because the batch size changes the entire learning experience and environment. In very large batches, individual attention becomes difficult, especially during adjustment, alignment correction, teaching practice, and injury prevention. Smaller or more medium-sized groups usually allow more personal interaction with the teachers. So always ask, how many students are there per batch? Now, let's talk about daily living, because honestly, you'll be spending almost an entire month there. Here are some things to check: the room quality, the cleanliness, the Wi-Fi, the washrooms, the food quality, the safety, the noise levels, and the overall environment. Most yoga TTC schools serve sattvic vegetarian food, and truthfully, your food affects your energy a lot during these trainings. Also, understand the environment of the place. Is it off a loud road? Is it higher up in the mountains? Is there a town nearby to walk to? Are you more secluded? For example, Rishikesh feels more traditional, spiritual, and discipline-oriented, whereas places like Bali often feel more modern, tropical, and wellness lifestyle oriented. Neither is right or wrong. It depends on what kind of experience you want to have. One of the smartest things that you can do is watch real student experiences, not just testimonials on the school's websites. Look for YouTube reviews and Reddit discussions, Instagram stories, Google reviews, and especially pay attention to repeated complaints. If many students complain about the same issue repeatedly, take it seriously. And honestly, video reviews are usually much more genuine than written testimonials. Let's quickly talk about some red flags. Be careful if a school promises unrealistic things, focuses only on luxury marketing, has very little teacher information, avoids answering questions clearly, has fake-looking reviews, or feels more like a tourism business than a yoga school. Because honestly, good schools don't need aggressive marketing. Their students naturally recommend them, and word-of-mouth marketing is the best type of marketing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can tell at this point that choosing the right yoga teacher training school is a very important decision. And trust me when I say this, do not rush the process. Take your time, research properly, ask students at your yoga shala, and even ask the teachers that you've been learning and practicing under. Understand your goals and choose a place that genuinely feels right for you. Because a good yoga TTC can become much more than just a certification. It can genuinely become a life-changing experience. And if you still have questions about choosing a school, certifications, or Rishikesh, Bali, Thailand, or just yoga TTC in general, please drop them in the comments below. And if you want a more honest and practical videos about yoga teacher training and yoga life, subscribe to Book My Yoga TTC. Thank you. See you in the next video.